Hey guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be making coconut cake. This cake is fluffy and moist. It's got that nice texture of toasted coconut flakes and it smells like vacation. This coconut cake pairs with so many different yummy buttercreams like cream cheese coconut, lime pineapple, chocolate. You should check out my Almond Joy cupcakes. They are amazing. They taste just like Almond Joy, but even better, dare I say. And if you want your cake to taste like a boozy vacation, I've got these amazing margarita cupcakes. Taste just like a margarita. And pina colada cupcakes. And this bartender does not chintz you on the booze. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button to let me know. If you'd like to learn more recipes and how to decorate your cakes and sweets, start now by subscribing and clicking the bell so you receive notifications every time I post a new video. Here's the tools I use if you want to take a quick screenshot of this. You can also use an electric hand mixer. All right, let's get mixing. Let's do this. This recipe has 13 ingredients: all-purpose flour, baking powder, baking soda, and salt, unsalted butter, granulated sugar, eggs, and cream of tartar, and finally buttermilk, vegetable oil, vanilla extract, coconut extract, and coconut flakes. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees and take your butter, buttermilk, and eggs out of the refrigerator to warm to room temperature. And I put the recipe in the video description below if you want to follow along at home. So the first thing we're going to do is toast our coconut flakes. Yummy! Spread them as evenly as possible so they all get a chance to toast, and then put them in your oven at 350 degrees for about 2 to 4 minutes, just until they start to brown around the edges. Just really keep an eye on it because they can burn really fast. And the flakes closer to the back of the oven may brown faster. Okay, after 2 to 4 minutes, go ahead and take them out and stir them around a bit. And then I like to flip my pan so the front is now in the back. Bake for about 1 to 3 more minutes until lightly golden. Oh, my kitchen smells so good now. I love the smell of toasted coconut. And just let those cool. What do you call a coconut that doesn't have milk? A milk dud. No? All right, now let's separate our egg whites from our egg yolks. And you don't have to put your egg yolks in separate little jars like I am. I just know that it's going to be a break the yolk kind of day because I didn't sleep well last night. So that's when I break my egg yolk. See? And we add them to our mixing bowl later. We don't want to just dump them all in at once. And these are my French yogurt containers that I washed. Oui. Yes, in French it's spelled O-U-I. So if you're French, you're like, why did they name this yogurt? Yes. I love how we name things in different languages and it sounds so cool, but it just means something so simple. All right, now we're going to add our egg whites to our mixing bowl with our whisk attachment. And we're going to whip these on medium-high speed or 8 on the stand mixer. And then add your cream of tartar to help firm it up. We're going to whip these until firm, moist peaks form. That's kind of hard to say. If this seems to be taking a while, you might have got a little yolk in your egg whites. It should eventually form up. It'll just take a little longer. That's why when I spill yolk in my egg whites, I just make a little breakfast with it or give it to my dog. Is that why my dog woke me up last night? She knows if I don't sleep well, I break the egg yolks and therefore she gets a treat. Okay, and just set those aside. And we're going to switch from our whisk attachment to our paddle attachment. All right, let's beat our room temperature butter on medium-high speed until you see it become smooth and shiny. Then we're going to slowly sprinkle in the sugar. Make sure you sprinkle it in. Otherwise, you'll end up with these little sugar clumps in your cake that just kind of rise to the top. And you're going to add in the sugar while your mixer's on low speed. And then add your vegetable oil. And then beat this on medium-high speed or 8 until fluffy and lighter in color. Time to add in our egg yolks one at a time, beating each yolk in well before adding the next one. What do you call a coconut that goes into space? a cocoa nut. Oh my gosh. Why did that bring me so much joy? I don't know. If you have any good coconut jokes or any jokes, comment down below. My standards are obviously not very high. Add your buttermilk, pure vanilla extract, and coconut extract to a liquid measuring cup and whisk those together just until combined. Oh, this coconut smells so amazing. It's one of my favorite smells. It just smells like the beach. It's not that I wore tanning lotion on the beach. I mean, I go from medium rare to rare. I never tan. But other people at the beach smell really good. Do you know that the sense of smell is most linked to memory of all the senses? I really do feel like I'm on the beach right now. In a separate bowl, whisk together your all-purpose flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt. With your stand mixture on the lowest speed, you're going to add 1/3 of your flour mixture, immediately followed by about 1/3 of your milk mixture, and mix until well combined, and then do this 2 more times. When everything seems well combined, you could stop mixing and scrape your bowl. And then I like to mix it up again a little bit after I do that. All right, now we're going to gently fold in our egg whites. The key here is just to do it very slowly until you see that it's mixed together. If you do it too fast, it's going to lose its fluff. Then we're going to fold in our toasted coconut flakes. And we made a little extra for taste and garnish. And remember to fold these in gently just so we don't overmix the egg whites. All right, now that our batter is complete, we can grease our cake pans. I highly recommend Cake Goop, which is equal parts all-purpose flour, vegetable oil, and vegetable shortening. And then fill the pans about halfway full of batter and pop them in the oven. When I'm trying a new recipe, I'm really careful not to over bake my cakes so they don't dry out. So I check my cakes after 20 minutes. If they're still jiggly, I add 10 minutes. When they stop being jiggly, I add 5 minutes, checking with a toothpick at 5 minutes intervals, and then when it gets close, checking with a toothpick at 2-minute intervals. Everybody's ovens are different. I needed 6-inch rounds, so that's what I used in this video. It took me about 30 minutes. The cake is done baking when a toothpick comes out of the center of the cake with just a few crumbs on it. If your cakes are domed at all, you can just put a towel over and gently flatten them. Don't worry, this will not affect their taste. And you can run a toothpick around the edges for extra assurance that it'll come out well when you flip the cake out. And let the cake cool for about 10 minutes before flipping it out of the pan, and let the cake cool to room temperature before frosting. This cake smells so good. And I have a confession. I made some cupcakes for myself with the extra batter. And they taste so good. Oh, it's delicious. If you guys have any ideas of what you'd like me to bake next, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you next time.